Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, GTR Math Tutorial, and Facebook, RJ Enseñado. So for today's video, we will discuss numbers 348 to 352 of 1001 solved problems in engineering mathematics. So this is all about area of a regular polygon inscribed in a circle. Okay, so let's start. Number 348, the area of a regular hexagon inscribed in a circle of radius 1 is blank. Okay, so let us draw the figure first. So since we have regular hexagon inscribed in a circle, so that means this hexagon can be divided into 6 congruent triangles. Okay, so we can this can be divided into 6 congruent triangles. So therefore, to find the area of the hexagon, all we have to do is find the area of this one triangle and then multiply this by 6. So we have 6 times area of the triangle. Okay? So let us solve the area of this triangle. First, we need to find the value of this theta. So one revolution is 360 degrees. So therefore, just divide, to get the theta, just divide 360 degrees by 6. So therefore, the value of theta is equal to 60 degrees. The value of radius is equal to 1. So we have these sides are both equal to 1. And then we have the included angle. So the included angle is 60 degrees. So therefore, we can use the formula for area of triangle 1/2 AB and then times sine of the included angle of A and B. So sine C. Okay, so in this problem, the value of A and B are both equal to 1. And the included angle is 60. So just substitute, we have 1/2 times 1 times 1 times the value of sine 60 degrees. Okay, so therefore, the answer for this is equal to 0.433. So that is the area of one triangle. So therefore, the area of the hexagon is equal to 6 times 0.433. So the area of the hexagon is equal to 2.598 square units. So that is equal to letter C. Okay, so I'll show you my the solution on calculator. Okay, so we have sine 60. Just divide sine 60 by 2. Okay, so 60 first and then press the sign and then divided by 2. So we will get 0.433 and then multiply this by 6 times 6 equals 2.598. So that is letter C. Okay, so next number 349. Find the area in centimeters squared of a regular octagon inscribed in a circle of radius 10 centimeters. Okay, so almost same problem for 348, almost the same. The difference is just it became regular octagon. Okay, so same process. So we can divide this area of regular octagon. So this can be divided into 8. This can be divided into 8 congruent triangles. Okay? So to find the area of the regular octagon, so we just need to get the area of this one triangle and then multiply by 8. So therefore, area of the octagon is equal to 8 times area of the triangle. So let's find the area of this triangle. Solve first the value of theta. So 1 revolution, that is 360. So divide by 8 since we have 8 congruent angles here or 8 congruent triangle. So therefore, the value of theta is equal to 360 degrees divided by 8. So that is equal to 45 degrees. So now, the value of r is equal to 10 centimeters. So therefore, these sides are both 10 and the included angle is 45 degrees. So again, use the formula for triangle. Area of triangle is equal to 1/2 AB sine C. So AB are 10 and 10. And then we have C, 45 degrees. So we have 1/2 times 10 times another 10 and then times sine 45 degrees. Okay, so just type this on your calculator. 1/2 of 10, that is 5 times 10. So we have 50 sine 45 degrees. So if we type that on our calculator, 50 times sine 45, that will be equal to 35, 35.35 or 35.36. Okay? Or if we want three decimal places, 35.355. So that is the area of the triangle. So to get the area of the octagon, so just multiply this to 8. So 8 times 35.355. So we will get times 8, we will get 282.84. But in the choices, we have whole number, so therefore we can round this off to 283. So the correct answer is letter A, 283. Okay, so I'll show you the computation using our calculator. So we start with 50 sine 45. So 50 times sine 45. So I'll press first the 45 and then sine and then equal sign. So we got 35.355. And then multiply this to 8. So we will get 282.84. Round up to the nearest whole number, we have 283. Letter A. Okay, so next number. So number 350. A regular hexagon is inscribed in a circle whose diameter is 20 meters. Find the area of the 6 segments of the circle formed by the sides of the hexagon. Okay, so let us draw the figure. This time we want to find the area of the 6 segments. So these are the 6 segments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as you can see in the figure, we have 6 congruent segments because it is a regular hexagon inscribed in a circle. Okay? So to find the area of these 6 segments, all we have to do is subtract the area of the hexagon to the area of the circle. Okay? So to find the area of the segment. So area of the segment is equal to area of the circle minus area of the hexagon. So we need to find first the area of the hexagon. So to find the area of the hexagon, all we have to do is find the area of this triangle since the hexagon is composed of 6 congruent triangle. Okay, so we have given diameter is 20 meters. So that means the radius is equal to 10 meters. Okay, so radius is equal to 10 meters. So we can get the area of this area of the circle. So area of the circle is pi r squared. So we have pi, the value of r is 10. So we have pi times 10 squared. So that is 100 times pi. Okay, so now let us solve the area of the hexagon. So let us solve first the area of triangle. So area of triangle is equal to 1/2 AB times sine C. Let us solve the theta. We have solved this just like in number 348. So we have the theta will be 60 degrees. If we divide 360 divided by 6, so that is equal to 60 degrees. So the theta is 60 degrees. So therefore, the area of triangle is equal to 1/2. The value of A and B, they are both 10. So we have 10 squared and then sine 60 degrees. So we have 1/2 of 10 squared. 10 squared is 100 divided by 2. So we have 50 sine 60 degrees. So therefore, the area of the triangle is equal to 50 times sine 60 degrees. That will be equal to 43. 43.30 or 43.3. Okay, so 43.3 and then we multiply this to 6. So area of the hexagon is equal to 6 times 43.3. We will get 43.3 times 6. So we will get 259.8. So let us now solve the area of the 6 segments. So area of the segment is equal to pi times 10 squared. So we have 100 pi minus the area of the hexagon, 259.8. So if we just press this on your calculator, we will get 54.36 meter squared, and that is letter D. Okay, so I'll show you the computation on a calculator. So we have 50 sine 60. So we have 50 times 60 sine equals 43.3. Okay, so we round off to one decimal, 43.3. So multiplied to 6, we will get the area 259.8. Okay, so just subtract this to 100 pi. So we have 100 times pi equals 314.159, and then subtract 259.8, we will get the answer of 54.359. Round off to two decimal places, we have 54.36, letter D. Okay. So next number 351. Find the area of a regular pentagon whose side is 25 meters and apothem is 17.2 meters. Okay, so let us draw the figure. So this will be the figure. So area of the regular pentagon. So pentagon, we have 5 sides. Whose side is 25 meters? So this side is 25 meters and apothem is 17.2 meters. Apothem, that means from the center of this circle and center of the pentagon, so we just draw a line perpendicular to the base. So this will be the apothem. Okay, or simply the height of this regular pentagon. Okay? So now to find the area of the regular pentagon, we just need to find the area of this triangle and then multiply this by 5. Since this pentagon is composed of 5 congruent triangles. So therefore, the area of the regular pentagon is equal to 5 times the area of the triangle. So in the figure, we can simply use the area for triangle 1/2 base times height. Okay, so since the radius is not given and also since the given is the side, so B is 25. So given the side is 25. Okay, so we just use the formula for triangle 1/2 base times height. So we have 1/2. The base is equal to 25. The height is equal to the apothem, which is 17.2. Just multiply this. So 25 times 17.2 divided by 2, the answer will be 215 square meters. Okay? And now, the area of the pentagon, regular pentagon, is equal to 5 times 215 square meters. We will get the answer is 1,075 square meters, which is letter A. Okay? So last number for this video, number 352. The area of a circle. Okay? So the area of a circle is 89.42 square inches. What is the length of the side of a regular hexagon inscribed in a circle? Okay, so this time the given is the area of the circle. The question is, what is the length of the side of a regular hexagon inscribed in a circle? So let's label the length of the side of the regular hexagon. So let's label this as X. So we want to find the value of this side, the X. So since this is a regular hexagon inscribed in a circle, so we have six congruent triangles. So we can use the formula for area. So we have area of a circle is equal to pi r squared. So let us solve first we can solve the value of R since the area is given 89.42. Okay, so the formula for R, we just derived the formula for R. R is equal to, or divide both sides by pi and then get the square root. The R is equal to square root of A over pi. So therefore, the value of R is square root. The area is 89.42 divided by pi. So therefore, the radius is equal to 89.42 divided by pi is equal to 28.46 and then square root. So we will get 5.33. For 3 decimal places, we have 5.335 inches. Okay, so that will be our that will be the radius. 5 point, so this side is 5.335. Also this side is 5.335. And then we can solve the theta. Again, 1 revolution is 360. So therefore, the value of theta is theta is equal to 360 degrees divided by 6. So therefore, the theta is equal to 60 degrees. So to find the length of the side, the x, we can use the cosine law. Okay? So according to cosine law, if we have two sides and then the included angle, so we have c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine uppercase of this, cosine c. Okay, so if this is a and this is b, therefore this 60 degrees, this will be the c. And then the small c will be this, the x. Okay? So therefore, just substitute to this cosine law. So therefore, we have x. So we have x squared is equal to, we have 5.335 squared plus another 5.335 squared minus 2. And then we have AB. So we have 5.335 times another 5.335. So that will become squared. And then we have cosine 60 degrees. And then we just get the square root of that. Okay? So x is equal to square root of all of this. So we have 5.335 squared plus 5.335 squared minus 2 times 5.335 squared cosine 60 degrees. So if we solve this, we will get the value of x as 5.335 inches squared, and that is letter B. Okay, so let's just solve this on our calculator, or we can simply factor this. We have 2 and then subtract this. Okay, so let's just I'll just show you in a calculator. So we have 5.335 squared. So we have 28.46225. So this is the 5.335 squared. And then plus another 5.335 squared. So that means I'll just multiply that by 2. Okay? So that is the sum of this. And then I will subtract. I will put parentheses. So we have 2 times 5.335. So we have 5.335 and then square. And then times cosine 60 degrees. So I'll press first the 60 and then cosine and then close parenthesis and then equal sign. So we will get 55.9244 and then I will get the square root. So square root equals, okay, so I'll repeat the process. I think I forgot to press the multiplication symbol after this 5.335 squared. Okay? So I'll repeat 5.335 squared, so 28.46, and then multiply this by 2 equals, subtract this, minus parenthesis, 2 times 5.335 times another 5.335. I forgot the multiplication before. Okay, so times cosine 60 degrees. So we have 60 degrees and then cosine, that's 0.5, and then close parenthesis equal sign, and then square root. So we get 5.335. Therefore, the correct answer is letter B. Okay, so that's it. So thank you for watching. I hope you learned something from this video, and see you on another math tutorial about engineering mathematics. So good luck sa lahat ng review. Bye-bye and God bless.